sales has changed. And one of the things we need to appreciate now is that social media has become one of the biggest components of successful selling. Most companies, most industries, your customers and your prospects are using social media in some form. At the start, there were lots of industries that weren't active on social media. There are very few, if any, now that aren't active to some extent on social media. And even those that are at the lower end of that spectrum that aren't very active on social media are probably going to be active over the next 3 to 5 years, making now just as a crucial time to get started and start using it. Decision makers, C-level owners, CEOs, directors, they're using social media every day, and it's becoming more and more influential for their buying decisions. It's influencing what they buy and who they buy from. And if you're not active, if your sales and marketing teams aren't leveraging it right, they are missing a huge opportunity. Now, one of the best ways I can illustrate how sales has changed and why social media is important is to use the wonderful finger maze puzzle example. So hopefully most of you will have seen these before. I don't know many people that haven't, but you'll see these in newspapers and in magazines and in puzzle books. And it's a maze. And there are usually 3, 4, 5 doors going into the maze. One leads to the middle, all the rest lead to dead ends, and you have to find your way to the middle. Personally, not a big puzzle fan, but it works well in this example. Here's the reality of sales right now, 2021 and 2022 and beyond. Every single one of your prospects, you as a decision maker, me as a buyer, as a consumer, we all sit within our own maze, and everyone has different preferences. Let me give you an example. I've spent most of my career making cold calls. As a consumer, I hate receiving them. I will never answer a cold call. So if you're a salesperson trying to sell to me, as many do every single day, I'm in the middle of that maze and you're going through the cold calling door, it's dead end. It's not going to get you to me. Doesn't matter how many times you call me, how many voicemails you leave, I am not going to answer that call. And that's going to be the same for a lot of your prospects out there. Equally, there are also a lot of prospects that do answer cold calls, and that is the best route to them. But for me and a lot of people, social media is the most effective route in. That is the door that leads to the middle, to the prospect. And this is why sales is different now. Everyone has a different maze and everyone has different preferences. Another way to look at it